Reverse psychology is an art, a true mammoth power that can help you turn every negative interaction and loss into a positive and empowering one. Don't make the typical low-value man move by exiting the video by the 1-minute mark. Instead, have some focus, listen and concentrate, because if you watch the whole video and actually start implementing these strategies in real time, you can control and alter any situation to your liking. Be it doors that have been slammed shut on your face, people you really like ignoring you, business not being handled the way you want, or any other form of rejection. All of it can now be reversed with the knowledge I'm about to give you. Picture this: every time you hear no, instead of feeling down, you use it to push yourself forward. I know, rejection is a tough word, but it can actually be your stepping stone to something amazing. It's like the universe saying, I've got something better in store for you. Let's change that narrative for once, because I'm about to share with you the 8 incredible lessons on how to turn rejection into power moves based on the age-old wisdom of Stoicism. And trust me, these aren't just theories, they're practical tips you can start using right now. But before we dive in, I want to make sure more people get to hear about this. So hit the like and subscribe button so you get an all-access pass to the timeless and invaluable wisdom we provide at Gentleman's Guidepost. So, are you ready to turn those rejections into your biggest wins? Let's do this together. 1. Out of sight, out of mind. Whether it's a job we didn't get, a relationship that didn't work out, or an opportunity that slipped through our fingers, rejection is a universal experience. But here's the thing. Dwelling on those moments isn't doing you any favors. Let's explore why it's better to keep those rejections out of sight and out of mind. First off, constantly thinking about past rejections keeps you stuck in a negative mindset. It's like replaying a bad movie over and over again. You end up reliving the hurt, disappointment, and frustration each time. This mental loop doesn't just affect your mood, it can actually hold you back from moving forward. When you're fixated on what didn't go right, you're not focusing on what you can do to make things better. Another reason to stop thinking about past rejections is that it distorts your perception of reality. When you focus too much on the times you were rejected, you start to see rejection everywhere, even when it's not there. This can make you overly cautious and afraid to take risks, which is a huge roadblock to personal growth and success. Instead of seeing each new opportunity as a chance to succeed, you start seeing it as another potential failure. Let's not forget the impact on your self-esteem. Repeatedly reminding yourself of your rejections can chip away at your confidence. You begin to question your worth and abilities, which can be incredibly damaging. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your value as a person. It's often about timing, fit, or circumstances beyond your control. My cousin Mike went through a rough breakup a few years ago. He couldn't stop thinking about what went wrong and how he could have done things differently. It took a toll on his self-esteem and made him hesitant to put himself out there again. But once he stopped dwelling on that past relationship and started focusing on himself and what he wanted for his future, he became more confident and open to new experiences. Now, he's in a healthy and fulfilling relationship that he wouldn't have found if he hadn't moved on. So, how do you actually stop thinking about those rejections? Start by acknowledging them, but then make a conscious effort to shift your focus. Engage in activities that make you happy and build your confidence. Surround yourself with positive people who support and uplift you. Set new goals and take small steps toward achieving them. By doing this, you're not just distracting yourself, you're actively creating a more positive and productive mindset. Remember, out of sight, out of mind isn't just a saying, it's a strategy. By letting go of past rejections and focusing on the present and future, you're giving yourself the best chance to succeed and be happy. Rejection is just a part of life, but it doesn't have to define your life. So, let's put those rejections behind us and look forward to the amazing opportunities ahead. 2. Strangers once again. Sometimes, the best response is to stay quiet. It's not about being petty or cold. It's about valuing your own peace and well-being. If someone chooses to ignore you, let them. Don't waste your time or energy trying to get their attention. Instead, focus on those who genuinely appreciate your company. In situations where you have to interact with someone who's ignoring you, keep things professional. Make your conversations short and to the point. This isn't about proving a point to them. It's about taking care of yourself. By keeping things strictly business, you avoid unnecessary drama. It sends a message that you're focused on what's important, not on playing games, so basically make them a complete stranger to you. If the indifference continues, don't be afraid to walk away. This isn't giving up, it's a strategic decision. It's about recognizing that your energy is better spent on relationships and activities that bring you joy and growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle, you're not just moving past a person, you're moving towards better opportunities and a more peaceful state of mind. Remember, your response to being ignored doesn't reflect defeat. It shows your strength and self-respect. You deserve to be surrounded by people who value you. So, next time someone overlooks you, don't sweat it. Redirect your attention to those who appreciate you, and keep moving forward. You're worth it. 3. Attention? No thanks. Instead of trying to get their attention, it's better to anchor yourself in your own self-worth and independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a signal to try harder to get noticed. Instead, see it as a chance to focus inward and remind yourself of your own value. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem shouldn't be dependent on others' attention. It's about being confident in who you are and knowing that your worth isn't something that others get to decide. Getting involved in what you love and connecting with people who truly appreciate you can be transformative. I began to surround myself with friends who value and uplift me. This wasn't about making others see what they were missing out on. It was about realizing what I bring to the table and embracing it fully. I felt more content and less concerned about who was or wasn't paying attention to me. So, rather than chasing after fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life you're proud of, regardless of how others view it. Let your confidence come from your own achievements and growth, not from trying to impress anyone. This approach isn't just about dealing with being ignored, it's about rising above it. When you focus on what truly matters, your personal growth and happiness, you turn rejection into an opportunity. You strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of your own worth. So, next time you feel overlooked, remember, you don't need anyone else's validation to know your value. Just keep doing what makes you happy and fulfilled, and everything else will fall into place. 4. Kind but far away. Even when someone is indifferent, responding with kindness while protecting your inner peace is key. It's not about being distant or cold, it's about taking care of your own emotional well-being. Keeping some emotional distance isn't about shutting people out, it's about setting boundaries. I realize that while I can control my actions, I can't control how others respond. This boundary isn't a sign of weakness but a display of strength and self-respect. By being kind yet detached, I was saying, I won't let your indifference affect my peace. This approach really empowers you. When you mix kindness with a bit of emotional detachment, you're embracing Stoic wisdom. It's about finding a balance that lets you interact gracefully while maintaining your own emotional integrity. This balance shows respect for both yourself and others, highlighting your maturity and understanding. Think about the times when you felt rejected or ignored. Instead of feeling bitter or hurt, try responding with kindness and maintaining your emotional distance. It's a way to navigate life's rejections with a sense of tranquility and dignity. This approach doesn't just protect your peace, it strengthens your character and keeps you grounded. Next time you face indifference, remember to stay kind but keep your emotional world fortified. It's a strategy that's helped me stay balanced and positive, and I'm sure it can do the same for you. 5. Logic over emotion. It's so easy to let emotions run wild when someone brushes you off. I've been there, and it's tough. But here's a secret from Stoic philosophy that's been a game changer for me: logic over emotion. When you're ignored or rejected, it's easy to feel upset or seek validation. Instead, try taking a step back and asking yourself, why is this bothering me? I realized that it wasn't just the rejection that hurt, but my own insecurities. Understanding that taking this logical route made a huge difference. Let's get practical. Imagine you're being ignored. First, take a deep breath. Reflect on why this moment doesn't define you. It's just a moment. After all, Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not on how others behave. So, stay polite and kind. If you feel like reaching out, do it with genuine concern, not because you expect something in return. I've found that this approach isn't about being passive, it's about being in control of your emotions. It's realizing that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. The power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. This mindset shift is transformative. When you stay calm in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation, you're growing. And here's the best part, staying calm and self-assured is incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. So, by staying calm, you're not just coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into personal growth. That's the Stoic way, and it's made a huge difference in my life. I know it can do the same for you. 6. Keep your challenges to yourself. Every time someone does something abominable to you intentionally, it can be really tempting to show how much it hurts. But I've learned something valuable from Stoic philosophy. Staying composed is key. This isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about building real inner strength. I remember when a close friend started distancing themselves without any explanation. It was tough, and I wanted to show them how much it bothered me. But then I thought about what Stoicism teaches us. It's about maintaining your composure and not letting your emotions control you. This isn't a fake act. It's about true inner resilience. Instead of letting it get to me, I focused on living my life with the same energy and determination as before. I didn't do it to make a point to anyone else, but to remind myself of my own strength. This approach isn't about denying your feelings. Acknowledge them, but don't let them steer your life. Think about it like this. When you stay calm and confident, you're in control of what you can manage, your actions, your responses, your demeanor. When I kept moving forward with my life, I wasn't just showing others that I was strong. I was proving it to myself. It's a powerful way to affirm that your self-worth doesn't depend on how others treat you. By continuing with confidence, you're not just keeping up appearances, you're genuinely reinforcing your own sense of value. So next time someone ignores you, try to keep calm and carry on with your life. It's a reminder that your worth is independent of others' actions or opinions, and that's a powerful place to be. And by getting total control over your emotional outbursts and keeping your struggles hidden, you come one step closer to being truly invincible. 7. Surpass their expectations. Become him. It's not just about proving others wrong. It's about showing yourself what you're truly capable of. When someone tells you no, use it as fuel for your own growth. Think about the power of actions over words. You don't have to announce your plans or progress. Just let your results speak for themselves. If someone thinks you're not creative, dive into a project that shows off your creativity. If they say you're not committed, show them through your consistent actions. This approach isn't about proving them wrong. It's about striving for personal excellence. The real victory in this isn't about changing other people's opinions. It's about transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others but also help you discover new strengths and capabilities. It's about redefining what right means to you. In the end, the greatest realization is that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. So next time someone doubts you, use it as an opportunity to grow and prove to yourself just how amazing you can be. 8. The fun begins. Life really shines when we push ourselves out of our comfort zones and try to have some real fun. Finding joy isn't just about having fun though. It's a smart way to build resilience. When we face rejection, the usual reaction is to pull back and dwell on it. But here's a twist. Instead of withdrawing, seek out joy deliberately. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but giving them a new focus. We're social beings, and there's real power in spending time with others. When you're feeling down, lean on your friends, invite them for a hike, join a local art project, or just get together for a meal. These shared moments do more than lift your spirits. They remind you that you're part of something bigger. Every laugh, every story shared, reinforces that you're more than your setbacks. You belong to a community that values and supports you. And here's where the magic really happens. Step into the unknown. Rejection might feel like a dead end, but it's actually a chance to explore new paths. Try a new cuisine, visit a part of town you've never been to, or take a workshop on something totally different. These aren't just distractions, they're opportunities to grow. Each new experience adds to who you are, making you more adaptable and empathetic. The goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to learn from it, turning every no into a stepping stone towards a richer life. Embrace these new experiences, and you'll see how they transform your outlook, making you stronger and more vibrant. So next time life throws you a curveball, step outside your comfort zone and find your joy. Here they are, The blueprint has been laid out for you on how to turn every defeat into a victory. Think of every rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I challenge you to embrace this mindset in your daily life. When I first started, I was overwhelmed by rejections, but once I started seeing them as opportunities, everything changed. I'd love to hear about your experiences too. So, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below. Tell us about your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. And if you've already cracked the code and have put these strategies into action, tell the community how you did it. Don't be selfish, share some wisdom with your brothers, and hit that subscribe button to join Gentleman's Guidepost, the only community you need to become unstoppable in your pursuit of greatness. Thank you for watching.